Good evening, everybody. Good night, or no, good evening, I think is what you say when you say hello.
Talking Dirty
with Maestro.
Not just numbers,
not just stats.
it's about what they mean.
I'm going to send to you the information.
Talking Dirty.
Yo, 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 welcome to Talkin Dirty with your boy. Me. Hey fam, how's everybody doing out here? Getting ready to kick off another day of The Last Dance. Love every second of it, love every moment of it. So it's kind of a cross between riding dirty, talking riding dirty. I don't know. We'll come up with a cool name at some point. What have we seen so far now that we got down to the Elite Eight? I want to get something out the way, just because some of you caught on the Maestro already. See, you guys are smart, man. All you cats are smart. Y'all figured out whenever I kind of talk against you and you prove me wrong, I get happy about it. They're weird, huh? See, here's the most beautiful part about it. I'm just going to let you in on a secret, but you can't tell anybody. Maestro does not mind being wrong. I said what I said. I researched what I researched. I did what I did. You know why I don't mind being wrong? I don't mind being wrong as long as you succeed. So, because I'm on your side, boo. 100%. So let's talk about this. I had my dark horse teams I thought were going to go far in Gulf Coast and Africa. Gulf Coast did well. Africa did okay. But nah, I kind of missed that. Who did I talk about saying that the week off was going to be a bad thing for them? I think I said the Hill and Bay Area. Yeah, swing and miss on that one like huge, right, fam? Oh my goodness, and that's okay because they played so strong. It was awesome. And then of course the big pick. Who was on the way for upset alert? Who was going to get upset by in their game? One of the favorites. I said H-Town.
I'm glad you brung it up because I've been dying to talk about it for.
Woo-hoo. That GPA is taking a hit, son. And I know I'm laughing about it because I think it's great. All those teams, yes. Listen, even with my dark horse picks, I'm still proud of those guys. Will always be. Just what it is. They played what they played. They came up against teams that was just in the mood, ready to go. And in the case of Gulf actually got a win under their belt, which was awesome. I love those messages I got from Coach Ish. And I think it did what it was supposed to do. But more importantly, even in the teams that lost, with the exception of one, the overall performance of the team, and what they were able to put on the table, what they were able to put on video, for the most part, was really strong. And that was really cool to see. So now we're down to the last 8 in the Last Dance. And there's not a stinker in the bunch. Let's just get it out the way. Bay Area Breakers, Dre Pope, 2 championships already, going against the OGs, 1 championship already. Coach Oscar, just the reality of their situation in terms of what they're able to do. I think that's going to be the game that's going to determine a lot of what we're going to see happen. I think that game, I feel that game will be the closest of all the games, just because of how both teams play. Bay Area Breakers have seemed to find they've seemed to found their way with something here, and I'm saying that with as well as they have played, right? but they found another level of competitive success that I think that they've been hanging on to. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. And I think it's going to pay off for them in this game. So, but the OGs look so strong. They're something about that uniform. I said that before. As the season gets on, they get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And they've done that this season then too, even under a new coach. And well, what does that tell you? That tells you that culture is strong. Culture is real. Please never sleep on that. Best Coast Ballers versus H-Town. That is a matchup I think is going to play out another level of fun. H-Town they found their offensive footing. In their last game, they showed us something that we haven't seen all season. And again, I say that. I've said it before. I'll say it again. For a team that was number one in SimWorld prep and scoring, but yet and still they gave up a lot of points, the defense, the offense matched in this past game. But the way they scored was so much stronger than they've been scoring all season. They were very efficient. They were very fluid. And if they can keep that formula, they're going to give Best Coast Ballers all they can handle. However, Best Coast Ballers have something else. Best Coast Ballers, they have found their footing. They've found their ability from early on. We know they play strong defense. They contest everything, which can be problematic for H-Town. But also, Best Coast have been more consistent all year in how they score, because they can score on all three levels of the floor. And that can be beyond problematic and troubling for anybody facing them, which means H-Town's going to have to find a way to ramp up their defense a little bit to see what's going on to make sure that they're able to maintain. And we're going to talk about the other two games, on the other side.
Thank you for listening to the Maestro. Want to get involved? Bring it.
Drop in discord.gg/SimWorld Hoops.
If you have the brain, join as a coach. If you have the game,
join as a player.
see the game,
be the game.
Now, back to the Maestro.
Sorry. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back.
And welcome back to Talkin' Durty with your boy. So, here's the deal. Our remaining two games, the Yacht Club versus Beast of the East. That is a game that, between those two teams and where they are, I feel though they are the most balanced opponents. How they play, the way they go about their game, their ability to shoot, their ability to transition, their ability to put themselves in a position to set transition play. I see them as being I've seen them as being the closest of all of the other matchups we're going to see here tonight. Now, that reality is going to play off in another way. And that is, who's going to find their footing, because it's almost like watching two really good wrestlers. And I don't mean wrestling like, WWE, but I mean wrestling as in, collegiate style wrestling. Who's going to be able to get that leverage, get the other opponent on their side, and be able to hold them and manage them in a way, which means that's going to start with what? That game is going to be decided by who's going to play the best defense. There's no doubt that both teams can score. There's no doubt that both teams can actually put up numbers and put up number in spurts. So who's going to play the best defense, I think, is who's going to turn out that game. And lastly, everybody's favorite here picking for the tournament, and so far the feel has been right. Philadelphia lead against the Heartland Zombie Stars. Heartland Zombie Stars won a very hard-fought battle in order to get here. And that battle, I think, taught them something about themselves. I think it taught them that they can stay in a close battle, and if they can remain consistent consistent offensively, they give themselves a chance. And that's exactly what we saw happen. The score being what it was sort of belies the closeness of the game. But more importantly, I think for the Heartland Zombie Stars, they scored in unusual ways on all three levels of the floor. Yes, there was some really decent distance shooting. When you look at the stats, there was some strong mid-range game. And they were able to make a lot of cuts to the basket that were successful because when they played it fundamentally, in other words, good pass into the post, the receiver never put the ball down, goes straight up for the rim, success. Pass going to post, receiver takes the ball, puts it on the floor, gives defense a chance to react, not so much. So what does that tell you? That I think when they go back and look at the film of that game, the video of that game, sorry, I keep saying film, the film of that game, here we go, the video of that game, they're going to give themselves some lessons to sort of go by and figure out, okay, this is what we did wrong, let's not do that again. And I think they're going to come ready. I think against the ill of all the teams that might give them an issue, with the exception maybe one other team here that's also in the same bracket with the OGs, I think the Heartland Zombie Stars are going to be a test for the ill, but I'm sure that they're prepared for it just because they're the ill. That's what they do. Who you think is going to come out on top tonight? Who you think is going to play the best? Who you think is going to do what they're going to do? I know it's not that much time before the game starts. Only got a couple hours from the release of this pod until game start time. And I want to talk about it some more when we get into it on the other side as we go into the games of the weekend to championship game on Monday. A lot to talk about, a lot to have fun with. Holla at your boy. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me how you want to think about it. Tell me how you want to talk about it. Let's go. You know, no matter whatever else we do, never let Jason Bourne borrow your car.
Like I need to talk to somebody.
Thank you for listening to Maestro.
Thank you again for checking out Maestro. Drop a tag below and give us a piece of your mind. See you next time.
Well, thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day.